And so part 2, what is resistance? What is resistance is, it's like going through life through Jell-O. That's the best way I can describe it. Can you imagine the feeling of Jell-O? Now imagine the feeling of surrendering. I completely surrender myself, and I jump off, and I go into the flow of the river of life and let it carry me and buoy me and trust it. So here we are in our lives saying, I dreamed a dream, I affirmed, I plotted, I planned, I had talent, I worked my way up, I made the right connections, and then bam, that dream starts to manifest. Whoa, it starts to become real. People start to notice. Hello. We see what you're doing. We like what you're doing. They start to call. They start to knock on your door. And all that hard work starts to arrive, and then it's like, scary change. Scary change. Instead of going out there and throwing a ticker tape parade, I have arrived. What we do is we resist the scream, the panic, the OMG. What really could possibly happen? So, we already know resistance. The etymology of resistance is the opposition, the force to something else. And change, what does that mean? It means to change the form, the nature, and the content. And I love this, to change the course of history or your story. So now for the good stuff, because we don't leave you with all that without shifting your energy, and let's shift it all now. The good stuff, the tarot. The very first card is the card 0. Yes, it's the Fool. Think about the Fool. Do you know the picture of the first card? If not, go look it up. It's gorgeous. There is the Fool, they call him. It's a figure who's standing on the top of a mountain, looking out over a wide vista. And who are we when we're in change and resistance? Why, we are in fear and worry. We are so scared of change that we've put ourselves in a valley, and we can barely see what's around us, a small portion of life and its very minute possibilities. Now, on the other hand, if we were to climb to the top of the mountain, we would see the infinite possibilities and the all-encompassing, because we are a part of the all. In essence, the Fool is the principle of the all. Therefore, we are, each of us, already the beginning and the end. We are already the Alpha, and we are already the Omega. So truthfully, there is no such thing as a terrible calamity, even though it may appear to be so at the moment. Every sorrow can only make us ultimately more beautiful. Every heartbreak makes us more compassionate with ourselves and with others. Every disappointment develops lessons and the smarts for the next time. What we may perceive as being the most tragic in our lives is the experience which has brought us our greatest treasure. And our attitude towards what's happening is everything. It's the most important. It determines all. So here's the deal. We're alive, we're breathing. How cool is that? Alive and breathing. How cool is that? We can experience illumination right now. This can be a heaven on earth if we just choose that. Imagine that. It's just a thought and a choice and a decision, and it is so. Our personalities are tools that are created by the all that is, and it's used by our free will. We can attain dominion if we choose. Now, I did not say we can attain control. Ha-ha! Because we know from all the surprises in life, there is no such thing as control. Life has its way, right? As John Lennon has said, life happens. It sure does when we're just going along. But we can attain dominion. And what dominion means is that we have power over the territory of our life and of our being. We were given divine heritage. We can decide to feel security. We can decide to experience joy. We can learn how to hold a right attitude. We can bring a consciousness of love towards all things, and we can train ourselves through constant choice to empower our happiness and to practice our happiness regularly. We can be the Fool, standing at the precipice of the mountain, looking out over our lives with a sense of wonder and of adventure towards the next height to be scaled and the next situation to be experienced. So throw yourself into the river of life. Allow change to happen. It will anyway, won't it? That's the one guarantee, is change. Let go of the resistance. Just notice it and allow it to pass. Because ultimately that change will bring you your greatest joys and treasures. Dare to dream, dare to make all your dreams your reality.